I did not kick or scream the day they relieved me of my post. The Museum of Handmade Artwork hung shivering on the meat locker-like walls of this hallway, gasped at me, like I was the one being lynched, stared at me, like my very short peers as I took my last long walk. We are the same pieces, the artwork and the artists, cut from funding like an eccentric piece of fruit, unplugged, bitten, then left in the world to rot, never expecting peace to bite back. But your tree of knowledge, good and evil, lives to bear fruit, withers without it, deflates like an empty wing, hollows like the echoes of children long after they've flown the coop, forbid us from ourselves, and we are driven batty like barren mothers who would murder for the possibility of creation. Day 6. You excommunicate us from your classroom because we are not your trinity of science, math, and history. We are the intersection, crucified on your standardized X, when all faith really is imagination. You make lamb out of your flock, sentence them to 7 deadly periods and a hot lunch, and hail me a heretic. They crucified your Jesus for being eccentric, fired women who practiced their craft, bludgeoningly belittled us with sticks and rocks, benchmarks and core curriculum, and then had the nerve to call us stoners. Your atom, a pottery class, all Big Bang ashes and dust and mud. Your math, just a dance by the numbers. Your history, a Pollock, depending upon which way you look at it and who's looking. The day they killed my class by castrating their leader began a revolt of pent-up pitchfork aggression, because taking away how our kids feed their souls is akin to taking away how we feed our families. Disciplinary actions went up like walls around them. Attendance and achievement went down like self-esteem on adolescent boys, all head, no heart. The day my school stopped educating the whole child and let technology create our gods was the day my students picked up arms, that same hallway, still faintly wearing the scent of my perfume. The refrigerated walls still trying to contain the fire in their stomach, mind, and eyes. Those same project portraits, wrinkled, bearing the age spots of appreciation, knowing they'll never be swapped out because the program funding ended months ago with my job. Reminders of an age more romantic, a country more sophisticated, where hypertension and suicides are down, and the average life expectancy and erectile dysfunction are up. My soldiers implemented their exit strategy, armed to the teeth with poetry and paint guns, strapped with pellets the color and size of the red pill. They bombed murals all over the superintendent's office and her matching car, a gradient the color of the sky on Creation Monday. Day 1. The day I was relieved of my post for conduct not befitting a teacher was the day after Columbine. This prank still a paper idea in my journal thousands of miles away. Right after water cooler drunk principal Budget cuts me in the throat and says, "We need more arts funding like we need a hole in the head."